Caitlin Clark is revolutionizing basketball with her electrifying performances and fearless competitive spirit. Her impact extends beyond fans and analysts, capturing the attention of NBA legends who rarely weigh in on the WNBA. No player before her has sparked such a powerful mix of admiration and debate among the game's elite. From shattering records to reshaping the way basketball is played, Clark is inspiring a new generation of athletes.
And when you take into stock the fact that outside of Kevin Durant, aging superstar, LeBron James, 40 years old, and Steph Curry, there's not a single NBA player more popular today than Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark's journey hasn't been easy. Doubters questioned her, and critics tried to downplay her success. But two basketball legends, Michael Jordan and Larry Bird, have spoken out, and their words could change everything. Jordan didn't just praise Clark, he called out the WNBA's officiating, stating that referees have been blatantly unfair to her. Asterisk, the WNBA owes Caitlin a great deal for what she's done for the game. Asterisk, he said, urging the league to step up. When the greatest player of all time speaks, people listen. Then there's Steph Curry, a four-time NBA champion and the greatest shooter ever. A longtime admirer of Clark, he's praised her skills since her college days. Now, as she continues to reshape the sport, his respect for her only grows.
Her range, her three-point shooting overall, her flair for testing her range every night and knowing that the other team's going to try to take it away. And she's fearless. No shot is a bad shot, and when you can shoot it as well as she can. She just adds another element of surprise that you can't really game plan for because it's so kind of just unseen.
Coming from a player who revolutionized the game with his shooting, Curry's praise is no small compliment. What makes it even more significant is that he and Clark share a rare gift, an almost supernatural shooting range that forces defenders to pick them up the moment they cross half court. But here's where it gets truly mind-blowing. Clark's average three-point attempt comes from an astonishing asterisk 28 feet, 1.1 inches asterisk, farther than the peak shooting distances of Trae Young, Damian Lillard, and even Curry himself. No wonder people joke that you need to start guarding Caitlin Clark the second she steps into the gym.
I saw somebody break down the release time, which is pretty much identical to mine. And then her just confidence. You can't help but watch when she plays, where she's shooting from, the range, the confidence, the flair. Like, she's a performer.
Kevin Durant, a two-time NBA champion and 2014 MVP, has been one of Caitlin Clark's biggest supporters. He studied her game closely and never misses a chance to praise what makes her such a unique talent.
Always had the ball in her hands. Everybody was playing off of her. She just commanded the whole game. I was like, who the hell is this? She is nice. It was like, oh, she's the best player in the country.
Durant has analyzed why Clark is one of the most dangerous offensive players he's ever seen. From her limitless shooting range to her elite playmaking, he sees the makings of a generational superstar. But what impresses him most is her relentless work ethic. He knows firsthand that greatness isn't just about talent. It's about the countless hours put in behind the scenes. In Caitlin Clark, Durant sees not just a record breaker, but a player redefining what's possible in women's basketball.
Period right now. She's incredible.
She's advanced, man. She could do a lot out there. She's making the right plays. She could draw so much attention, and she just baiting the defense in, and I'll still make a cross-court pass. Just like, that's just muscle memory. I work on this every day.
Allen Iverson sees a lot of himself in Caitlin Clark. Just as he redefined the game with his fearless scoring, Clark is doing the same in the WNBA, silencing doubters and setting new standards. Iverson recently praised Clark, highlighting her ability to take over games, not just with scoring, but by making her teammates better. He knows true greatness isn't just about buckets. It's about elevating those around you. Despite her youth, Clark already has that rare superstar quality.
And shoot the blood out of the ball. You know what I mean? I never seen anything like it. You know what I mean? And then just how aggressive she is, you know, and not just scoring the basketball, getting her teammates involved as well. I think she's so great for the game. You know what I mean? It was a pleasure watching her, and I just think down the road, she's going to only get better.
Iverson carried the 76ers to the NBA Finals with sheer determination, and he sees that same drive in Caitlin Clark. However, he knows she'll need the right team around her to truly thrive. He believes Clark's best days are ahead, confident she'll keep improving as a leader and elevate her team to championship contention. Meanwhile, Luka Doncic, one of the NBA's top stars, calls Clark * the women's Steph Curry. * even more impressively, he admitted she might be a better shooter than he is, a massive compliment from one of the game's best.
It's a woman, Steph Curry.
Indiana Pacers star Tyrese Haliburton quickly
me.
embraced Caitlin Clark upon her arrival in Indiana. From the moment she was drafted, he praised her game, recognizing her as a transformative talent who could elevate both the Fever and women's basketball as a whole.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for her to be here. I think it brings a lot of excitement to the city, and a city with a lot of young talent already as it is, and adding her, she's one of the faces of women's basketball, and for her to be here and under the same roof, I think is really exciting for me, and I think a lot of people in our organization.
Haliburton's support isn't just talk. He's a regular presence at Fever games, often seen courtside, fully invested in the action. His reactions, from cheering big plays to shaking his head in disbelief at Clark's deep threes, show his genuine respect for her skill. But his excitement goes beyond basketball. It's about what Clark represents for Indianapolis and its passionate sports culture.
Side for almost all of Caitlin's games. Any big takeaways? And
she's a great player, and I just like watching her play. I like watching all the girls play. They're getting a lot better as the season's went on. Leah had a great game the other day. Kelsey's been great. But I like going watching basketball. So as long as I'm in Indy and I'm not doing nothing, I'm gonna go watch the game. It's always fun to do. So I love being able to watch Fever games. The excitement in the city is awesome. It's cool when I bring people who I brought a couple friends who haven't been to a WNBA game before, and they're like, bro, it's in the third level. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's what Fever games are like now, So it's really cool to see the excitement around the team.
Clark's arrival has brought new energy to Indiana, and Haliburton has been one of her biggest supporters. He understands the impact of having a generational talent in the city and is fully behind the Fever's rise. Whether through social media shout-outs or courtside support, he's made it clear he believes in Clark and is excited to share the spotlight, helping take Indiana basketball to new heights. Shaquille O'Neal, one of the most dominant forces in basketball history, was initially among Clark's skeptics. His loyalty to LSU and close ties to Angel Reese influenced his early opinions, especially after LSU's 2023 national championship win over Iowa. At the time, Shaq was vocal about his doubts regarding Clark's ability to thrive at the highest level.
We love Caitlin Clark, besides her skills.
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my point. Steph Curry, a little kid. Like Steph Curry, I love, you know why I love Steph Curry? Because I've never seen that before. Doing stuff we've never seen before. Never seen nobody do that on a consistent basis. There's a lot of girls in WNBA that have done it in spurts, but that game I'm watching y'all in the Final Four, I'm like, damn, and I was a hater because, I'm down. She was like, she's not going to hit that shot, and bam, like, damn, she's not going to hit that shot, man. Like, if I say 10 times you're not going to hit the shot and you hit the shot, that means you're the truth.
In the last couple of years, she is a shining star. And, the thing I like about her, man, she doesn't say a word. Yeah, she's never said a word about anybody. She just shows up and does her job. I didn't think she was going to have to worry about all this petty nonsense that's going on.
These ladies, and I'm a WNBA fan, they cannot have this Caitlin Clark thing up any worse if they try.
If you ain't in a Steph Curry shape, that's how she plays. The USA dropped the ball on this. We have a new wave coming in, and it's being denied. I think the WNBA, this is just my view, bro. They've established something and they built something, right? They got something. It's a new wave that is here. And it's got a major blockage on it, man. Listen, to everybody out here, bro, we're not fighting over the pot that's been established. The ideal is to grow